All right, today we're diving into a really bold idea, something that could completely change how America responds to disasters all over the world. We're talking about a new vision for a crisis response fleet.
So let's just start with a simple question to get us thinking. What if our emergency ships could do a whole lot more than just sit around and wait for a crisis to happen? I mean, are they really living up to their full potential?
Because right now, the price tag for just waiting is, well, it's huge. We're talking nearly $1 billion. That's how much U.S. taxpayers spend every single year to maintain this fleet of ships that are, for the most part, just sitting idle. That's a massive cost for an asset that's not actively doing something.
So, to really get why a new vision is so necessary, we first have to look at the current situation. We have to talk about what is essentially America's hidden fleet.
You see, right now, we have this National Defense Reserve fleet. And it's a major national asset, but it's one that's almost completely unseen. These ships just sit there. They're empty, they're idle, and they're totally hidden from the public, just waiting for a call that honestly might not come for years. They're totally out of sight and out of mind.
Okay, so what's the alternative? Well, the U.S. National Response Forces Foundation has come up with a whole new vision. It's one that flips the script from idle to active and always ready.
And the core idea here is a total paradigm shift. I mean, just imagine this. Instead of empty vessels tucked away somewhere, you have a global fleet of U.S. ships that are always fully crewed, always fully loaded, and ready to go at a moment's notice. This slide just lays out that shift perfectly. It's so clear. We go from the old way, a hidden, idle, empty fleet, to this new vision of highly visible, active, and fully loaded platforms. They're not just a reserve force anymore. They become national maritime response platforms, constantly engaged and ready for anything.
And being active and ready means so much more than just waiting for the next hurricane. This new vision is for a fleet that can do a whole bunch of different things. It's truly multi-mission.
I mean, just look at the potential here. We're not talking about your average cargo ships. Each one would be a versatile, mobile, self-sufficient hub. They could carry heavy machinery for clearing roads, modular hospitals to treat people on site, even portable power stations to get the lights back on. And get this, they're designed to operate even if there's no functioning port.
But their mission goes way beyond just physical aid. Think bigger. These ships could serve as floating platforms for public relations, for recruiting the next generation of sailors, for education and training, for research, even for diplomacy and economic development.
And I just love this phrase from the proposal. By being active and visible all the time, these ships become floating billboards. They're out there showcasing American innovation, and, this is really crucial, they're inspiring a whole new generation to think about maritime careers, which would directly help tackle the critical mariner shortage we're facing.
So when you start putting all these different pieces together, what do you get? You get this incredible strategic vision for a global force for good.
And here's the bottom line, the real takeaway. This proposal takes that nearly $1 billion a year expense, money that we're currently spending on an idle fleet, and it transforms it into a proactive, operational, and incredibly valuable strategic asset for the entire nation. And that's really the ultimate goal here, isn't it? To rebrand and totally repurpose these ships into America's crisis response fleet, something that would be known around the world as a new global force for good.
It's a pretty bold vision, for sure. And it leaves us with this really powerful question to think about. Can one fleet really do more than just carry stuff? Can it actually carry a nation's influence, its compassion, its innovation, and in doing all that, help secure its future? It's a lot to think about.